Hello and welcome to NTI Week 8. Our Wednesday story is called Home Sweet Home.
Social Studies in Reading. Genre: Informational text. Informational text often gives facts about real people, places, and events that reflect history or the traditions of communities. Informational text usually has one topic. Informational text may have captions and pictures. Read Home Sweet Home. Look for elements that make this an informational text.
Home Sweet Home by Almira Astudillo Guilles. Long ago, there were no freeways or telephones, shopping malls, or video games. Long ago, Native Americans were the only people in California. Native Americans made many different kinds of homes using materials that were easy to find. In the north, there were forests and plenty of wood for houses. The Miwok, a group that lived in Central California, had houses shaped like cones. Other houses, like those of the Chumash people of the South, were round. To build these round houses, holes made from branches were poked in the ground in a circle. Chumash hut. These poles were bent at the top, and smaller branches were put around them. On the outside, pieces of bushes were added. A hole in the top let air inside. When it rained, the hole was covered with animal skin. Inside a Native American house, you might see grass mats on the floor. You might see money made of sea snail shells. You might find moccasins and clothes of animal skins. You might find a bow and arrow for hunting. For children, there might be dolls or spinning tops made of acorns. Families lived together in one village. Moccasins. Grandparents, cousins, aunts, and uncles all lived nearby. Villages could be small, with just a few families, or large, with many families. Each village had a chief, who could be a man or woman. Many Native Americans in California used acorns for food. Some groups, like the Wyandotte, lived far from the oak forests. They moved their homes into the forest when it was harvest time. Men shook the oak trees to make acorns fall. Women and children picked them up. The most important thing about a Native American home was the family inside it. Just like today, a home was a place to rest and spend time together. These houses were one big room. Families played games. Elders told stories. Adults talked about important events in the village. Native American men sometimes built a sweat house. The sweat house was a place men went to heal. Inside the sweat house, there was a fire pit with stones. Acorns.
Let's think about: what is the topic or the big idea of this paragraph? Informational text.
With the fire burning, it became very hot inside. When the men became too sweaty, they ran outside and jumped into a cool creek. A sweat house is made this way. Step 1. Make a frame out of long pieces of wood. Step 2. Put branches across the frame. Step 3. Put thick shrubs on top of the branches. Step 4. Cover the roof with soil. The roof should be no more than 5 inches thick. Sweat house.
Let's